Alright fam, welcome back. Today I'm playing rune.game. It's a DeFi, NFT crafting and dragon game. As you can see, this is pretty much the gameplay. Right now I'm playing a mode called Friendly Reverse, where you have to evolve multiple times to win and you don't have to kill others. Right now the game mode changed to evolution, where you have to gather sprites. The sprites are these things on air where you gather them and level up and kill the other dragons. There are also many other modes in this game that you can try out. You can try out the game for free before buying a character, which currently costs 0.15 rune. This is another game mode. It's called Bird Eye. Look how small things are here. So you need to actually zoom. It's actually a funny one. Alright, so you can play for free like I told you, and you can start with 0.15 rune, which is approximately, I believe, around $40 if I am not mistaken. Let's check the price of CoinMarketCap. Yep, it's around $40. Look, the token, what it's doing the past couple of days since May 18th, which was released at $48. And now let's get to the platform. Oops, one moment here. All right, so this is the basic platform, as you can see. Let's go to dashboard. You have the status here. These are the farms, right? These are some runes that you select, that you get by playing. L rune, this is a rune. Each rune has its own pricing. As you can see here, the rune token, that's the price. And then you have L, ELD, TINF. There's a bunch of runes here. Every rune has its own price. Alright, and here are some statics. There are 6,000 characters created already with 30,000 items. 19,300 is the total rune supply. 3 and 230 are burned, and these are the stats of the market cap. They actually provide more stats here. See, each rune separately, and all that stuff. You can see barbarians, you can see sources. These are the characters that you create. You select a type of character. You have necromancers, paladins. It doesn't make any difference which character you will choose. It's about which items they can equip. Now, let's get this one by one. Here is the marketplace. Skins and pets. Skins coming soon. Pets, you can see there are some pets here. Actually, 146 BNB sold by a player. Right, so these are sold by players. Then you have items. Right, you can get some for cheap, like 0.02 BNB. This one, for example. If you take this, it will increase 3% your harvest yield from what you stake. Like I told you before, this is a DeFi game, right? There are multiple prices here for everyone, I guess. 0.0125 BNB. This is actually very cheap for a 2% increase in harvest yield. Alright, now let's move on. There is also a swap function here. You can swap. It's like a Uniswap inside. It's not Uniswap, but it's more like a coin. That BSC. Most of you will find this very familiar, right? And then you can add liquidity to receive LP tokens, right? So if I click here, I can add BNB, or I can even add rune, I guess, and add liquidity. So let's go to raid. What are the rune raids? So you first of all you have to join a raid, right? And to do this, you have to create a character, right? You have to create your character, choose a guild, and then you have to craft or trade rune swords. Use runes to craft rune words, unique and powerful NFTs for your hero. Here we have a recipe, and here you start crafting. Now these are the characters: sorcerer, paladin, necromancer, which I made one, druid, barbarian, assassin, and amazon. So these are items from rune words. Rune words are unique weapons and armor used to equip your hero. Each one is different with various attributes specifically for a hero or style of play. Okay. And then you have runes, which are the small stones I showed you before. So here, craft. This one is retired. You can craft this one. You can craft flash. You can craft the lore keeper. No, the lore keeper is actually retired. So in order to craft, you have to play. You have to gather runes. You can either provide liquidity to get runes and all that stuff. These are the runes here, right? It's a bit confusing, so you have to check out the guide, like this one here. So the rune words list. Okay, crafting page. So you gotta have the recipe here. Buying runes. The guy here buy runes to create the craft, and here he's crafting.
So this can be a long process the first time you do it.
Okay. Now let's move on. Let's go to farm raid. So if you want farming bonuses, you have to equip items. So you have to craft, right? If you want to get the bonuses, and who doesn't want the bonuses? So here you deposit the runes you get. You have to approve the contract, and then you have to stake. Bear in mind that I don't think in farm raid, but probably in pool raid, you're gonna have what is called impermanent loss. If you don't know what impermanent loss is and how it works, I strongly suggest do not do this. Right? This is a conversation for another time, but I challenge you to Google impermanent loss and learn more about it. As if you want to deal with DeFi, you have to know that stuff. You might lose money with permanent loss, so you should know what you are doing, right? So this is the evolution. It's actually the form of gameplay which I showed you before. As you can see, I've been playing for less than 1 hour. On Europe 1 server, I got 20 cents in total. 0.04 Thol, 0.04 ORT, and 0.03 TAL. On Europe 2 server, I made 40 cents in total, and I got some small portions of all these tokens. So keep in mind that I am noob, right? I've played like 1 hour. I've saw some patterns in the game modes that you can use to, like, let's say, become better. I was getting better minute to minute. I was getting into the spirit of the game, and like talking with the community. The top players here make around $50, 60 or 7 or 40 per day. They do play though, right? They do play. You have to play and learn the game and the different mechanics of each of each mode, because it has a lot of modes. You can see here is the tutorial. Right here are the modes. Let me show you. So we have deathmatch. I won't go into details of each of the one, but this is the normal. You have deathmatch, you have orb master where you gather orbs, sprite leader, you have to get sprites, there's fast drake, you have bird eye evolution. Let me lower this a bit, the volume. Friendly reverse, friendly revolve, Marco Polo, dynamic decay, lazy cap, lazy mode, and mixed mode. There is literally many modes to play, right? And these are the objects, the sprites, the death orbs you get, and the runes you get while playing. Let's play for a minute. So it's this one is sticky mode. Frankly, I have no idea what to do on sticky mode. I have to bring up the tutorial. So deathmatch, orb, sprite, fast, evolution. Actually, sticky mode is not here. Maybe that's something new. Or if I can... No, sticky mode is not here. Let's change the server then. What are they doing? The leaderboard is on your left. As you can see, this is the leaderboard. It has rank, kills, deaths, evolves, items, sprites, points, and your ping. Okay, let's go here again. No. Let's go to Europe too. They might have another server, another game mode. Takes a minute to load. It's a fun game actually. I could play this for a couple of days. Made with Unity, right? So sticky mode. Let's try to evolve. So I'm getting some sprites here. Right, there are many players right now. You can actually evolve so fast. Yep, we are evolved. I was actually killed because I went back to baby whelp. Because I had to take a sprite, so this happens all the time. All the time. See, and now I ran by the other dragon and I was killed. On the top right corner you can see a small placeholder. You will see a message when rune is available, right? So this is pretty much the game. Then if we go to craft, you can see all that stuff that I showed you before. This is the leaderboard of the players, like top guilds, top raiders these are coming soon. Keep in mind this is beta, right? This is the referral program. If you want to join the game, you can join using our link. You will get 20% off the account creation, so you get a discount of 20%, and in no expense to you, eGamers will get 1% of your winnings. That's bonus. That's not deducted from you, right? And yeah, so this is pretty much. Let's have a look at the wiki. There is a lot of information here, which is actually very good. These guys have done a great work in explaining stuff, right? So here is the wiki. You can find all the information you want here. It's a hell of a wiki, right? So this is the roadmap. Let's have a look at the roadmap. Rune Infinite demo. Alright. It will be a web-based 2D top-down. Okay. Rune Sanctuary 3D MMORPG in development 2022. So Rune has plans on developing a 3D MMORPG. That's actually good, right? Alright, we have competitions, growth, effort, fundraising, community driven development, community management. Not bad. Okay. Risks of using Rune. Rune smart contracts are based on Goose, which were audited by Certic and hacking. Alright, bullshit. You see many outdated smart contracts getting hacked, right? Alright, so the lead developer has access to the vault on his offline laptop. Let's hope nobody knows where he lives. Roughly 25% of the supply. Here's the impermanent loss I was telling you before. If one side of an LP, which is the pool, sees more demand than the other, either through buys or sell, there will be an impermanent loss. See here for more information and it takes you to the Binance Academy. We have prepared an article about Rune. You should definitely read this before joining. We also have a mention on impermanent loss leading with Binance. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you wanna play, please use our link. It means a lot to us. And see you guys next time, next video. Have fun. Don't forget, join Protectors.